Blessed love. Happy Friday. Feliz Viernes. Happy Venus Day. Happy Venus Day. I am checking in to see how you are today. How's it going? And what are you up to? I am on day 38 of no sugar, no meat, primarily for the first 30 days, I think, primarily like mostly raw fruit and salads. And so I have been working back in cooked vegetables. So that's where I am. And I think I shared that I was using this book by Dr. Robert Morse. And so that has led me forward to a totally different thing, the Mucusless Diet that I believe was first written about by Arnold Ehret, where Dr. Sebi cites him with the information that Dr. Sebi was using in helping people to heal themselves. And so I'm waiting on a book so I can share that later. But I think I am doing all the things. Planting new seeds, renewing my mind, learning new things about what we consume, and also thinking about so many things. So I'm uprooting in the garden, uprooting old beliefs and examining where those beliefs came from, if they're actually mine or if they're someone else's. Some also other beliefs and fears, if they're actually mine or other people's, because when you shift the way that you have been eating, and even though I've done other detoxes, emotions come up. And so at different times things have been coming up, and I've really had to like sit with that and look at like, what am I feeling right now? Because there have been times where the past versions of me would have resorted to food as a comfort. And, you know, whether it was a crunchy snack, whether it was sugar, whether it was a certain type of meal, I just know that I have sought comfort now in food. And so that makes me think of it in the form of an addiction. Because when you release an addiction, whatever it is, you deal with withdrawal symptoms. And so I've been experiencing lots of emotional withdrawal symptoms. And so in the context of the garden, yes, I'm planting new seeds, I'm uprooting, and I'm also nourishing myself. So just more of what I was doing in the last video, and just wanted to share. And so right now what I've settled on and what feels really good is a way that is explained in the Mucusless Diet, is basically that, and which is different from the Detox Miracle Sourcebook that I just showed, is actually eating twice a day. And so it's like you will fast until 12, and then you will break your fast at noon. And the suggestion is that you eat fruit. And so I've got like a list, until I get my book, a list of mucusless food. And so anyways, at 12 I will eat the fruit, and then like 10 to 15 minutes later, then I'll have whatever raw salad. And then there's also another time between the raw salad and then whatever cooked food, if that's what I'm going to do. And then to eat again in the evening. So I have been eating, I think, between like 5, 6-ish in there somewhere. And by the time I'm finished, I have to wait like 30 minutes before I eat. So that's another thing that I'm learning is that in order for your digestion to work its best, the recommendation is not to consume liquids with your food. And I have been working on that for a while and don't really do that, and had given myself like 20 minutes after I would eat. But I'm not sure that I was looking at before I ate. And so now, like, I'm really being conscious of doing that. And so it's a lot to learn. And patience has come up more than once this week for me around this. And so I know that I am progressing. I um, feel so much clearer in my thoughts. And so that's something that I'm absolutely loving. I have lost weight, but it hasn't been crazy. So I think I began at 189 pounds and I'm down to like 178. And this is nothing about weight for me. This is only about me healing certain conditions that I have. And so that's what I'm interested in. I want my kidneys to be filtering the way that they were designed to filter. And I also, I'm going to talk more about the other things that I'm working on. I don't want to start talking about too many things, but definitely wanted to share where I am. And so um, that's where I am. I am on day 38, and I started with mostly just doing raw, and knew that at some point, I want to say it was between day 21 and 25, that with the weather changing, I was like, I'm going to want more warm foods. And also, I really want to be eating seasonally, just because I've been reading about how our gut microbiome uh, really shifts according to where you live. And so to eat what is native to your area is really important for you as far as digestion. And so I'm reading more about that to learn. But I am joyfully in expectation of my book that is by Professor Spira, that took the work of Arnold Ehret and has expanded on it. And so I'm interested to see what else is in the book. But with the Mucusless Diet, they also encourage fasting, the use of either enemas and colonics to clean out any old matter that may be lodged in your intestines. And so you would eat this diet and then find your way to do some more fasting, and then to incorporate also cleaning yourself out as well. So that might look different for everybody, but I'm just learning. So just wanted to share what's new for me, and to check in on this Venus day to see how you're loving yourself. This is all self-love for me. And so, yeah, now it's time for me to get off here and incorporate some movement into my day. Just sending you so much love and wishes for an amazing remainder of the day. And till next time, wise hearts, take good care.